but it is not so much geared to a message, but it is geared towards information. It is geared towards people who are learning, who are wanting to start out. They can learn how conversations begin and how to build these methods and means of developing a social media platform, in developing a message, in developing a niche in your market, in developing a just a culture, so to speak. Even with yourself, right now, you have FlowDojo, right? And you are somewhat reminiscent of an artist of what you're doing, based on the simple fact that you are going on a tour, a health and wellness tour, to assist artists in the reggae genre in what you do. You're going to start in Southern California, go up to Northern California, come back down to Southern California, and in between time, we know for a fact you're dealing with at least three to four artists.
Yeah, and top quality.
And top quality artists, right?
Yeah.
So these are the beginning stages of where you should be recording now, because people are going to see where you came from and how you started out, and to where this gem is going to be polished, to where when it begins to shine, people are going to be like, wow, he's made it a long way. And that's the journey that we want people to see. I don't want people to see me when I have 1 million followers and it become easy for me to sit down and speak and podcast with different reggae artists about their journeys, about their life, about my situation, or whatever it may be. I want people to actually see me sitting down in a hot house speaking with Brian about how we're going to be making it in the next 10 to 15 years by the cloths that we're cutting out now.
Right. And I think with the depth of the content that's already been posted,
right,
there's enough to continue unfolding for 15 years.
Yeah, indeed.
I mean, you take the two industries or the two topics of basically music and movement, they're both infinite.
Yes.
And so we have all you know, it can really go on for that long, speaking wise, about it.
Yeah. And we're always in constant conversation, and just think about within our dialogue how many conversation topics we speak on within the same topic. You know what I mean? So if we really get good and we really get an engineer to come in and really start listening to our conversations and really put it into the concept of a podcast, put it in the concept of reels, putting in the concept of content of YouTube, putting in the concept of these different things of the ways of making it display on different social media platforms, this thing can blow up as fast as we want it to, based on we have the separation of how to deliver.
Yeah. And you had said once about how, once other people, if and when they figure out what we're doing,
right?
For them to catch up. I mean, sure, maybe they can catch up and they can run their own little style of workshops and do similar type of workouts with some of the same themes. I mean, the theme is very simple with the whole ones and twos. But what separates us from them, which, I like to think of is, unmatched would be our foundation in the conscious communities.
Indeed.
Because someone
Indeed.
that wants to just come in quick and, oh, they've been doing this to get ahead of them, they're going to skip through all this foundational message type stuff. Because they're just seeing what other people are doing and they duplicate it or replicate it. But they can't replicate Tough Lion, Marv Mash and Illuminati Congo, Layne, like everyone that we speak with, that is a much bigger challenge for them than just replicating a workout.
Yeah, and because when you start really thinking about it, that network goes back 5 to 6 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not something that we just said, hey, we're going to call Tough Line tomorrow. Hey, we're going to get Line A the next day. Hey, we're going to talk Marley and bring her in. Hey, no, this is something that doesn't happen in that regard.
Yeah, it get that foundational message is like, you know,
What's
uh,
up, fellas?
powerful.
There you go.
What's up, brother?
My bad. Got a little caught up over here.
Oh man, it's all good. We just been enjoying our conversation.
Nice.
Yep.
I like that shirt.
Oh, thank you, my brother. That was from the recent event that we had for Independence.
Was that up there in Seattle?
Yeah, no, in
DC.
the Bay Area.
Okay, but it was in Seattle at one time, huh?
Yep, yep.
So so the Independence it moves places. I believe you had it in DC the year before that.
The year before that was in DC. Yeah, yeah.
I'm,
Every year they this next coming up, the one that's coming up next is going to be in Dallas.
I've been doing a lot of following. You don't think I'll be paying attention?
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
What's going on?
just sitting here speaking with the brother
What's going
Brian.
on, Brian? Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah, we got some
Man,
exciting thing. We got some exciting things coming up.
manifesting. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Uh, and yeah, I mean, how do you want to start it off, Marv?
I was gonna say, go ahead and start off and get let Layne know what your plan is,
Yeah.
so he'll be totally aware.
All right, so we're basically gonna run back our first session, very, very similar format, except this time it's gonna be all your tunes.
Word. Okay.
And so I've been going through just a little bit more deeper into your catalog. And
Uh-huh.
I got about a 30-minute playlist right now that I think would sink in very well with the movements.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, and so it's going to be kind of a preparation for your show in the evening.
Right.
And I think it'll be a great way to kind of just get the vibes up, get people together, have some fun, get
Yeah.
the heart beating a little bit, and it'll set the tone for the day.
That's
And
what's up, man.
we're doing it with Tough Lion
Uh-huh.
on the 12th, and um,
September 12th this month, right?
yeah, that's tough. And then
Uh-huh.
we'll do yours the morning of, and just have you be like the artist showcase or special guest, something like
Okay.
that. But it pretty much revolves around the artist.
Uh-huh.
So Brian, are you looking to just have Layne here itself, or Layne or people in your band available as well, or how
The
you want
best
to
is
work?
like if we can get like 7 participants is the best number. And
Okay.
so, first you could reach out to your close circle, see who's interested, and then if there's still room for more, then we'll send out to like a more wider audience the invitation. But it's pretty much like a private type of exclusive workout with
Okay.
you being the showcase artist.
Okay. That's a good
But
idea.
Layne, I would probably even say have it to where maybe we can have two people chosen out of your fan base.
Why not? We can reach
You know what
out
I
to
mean?
some.
And come exercise with you the day of, and
Mhm.
then I don't know what's your day looking at like that whole day.
On the Friday, the day of the show.
Day of the show, like
It's
what's your
actually not bad. I mean, my kids get out of school at 12:45,
uh-huh.
and then in the morning I'm good, and then after they get home, after 1 o'clock, no, yeah, after 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'm good too. Also, I'm free.
What are
In the
you
morning, I'm free.
in the morning? You're free. We get back to that. Then it just say about 3 o'clock. Are you going to go rehearse? Are you? What's your movement like?
No,
He said, "No."
no, no, no. I don't like to rehearse the day of the show.
Okay.
It's that to like 2 days or 3 days before I'll go over the material with with the guys, and after that I'm focusing and meditating the rest of the time. Just.
Well, because what I was thinking about doing something out of my box and never done before, but almost do like a follow you for the day. Is you see your preparation. We can have small talk or whatever. You know, you talking to the camera or what have you, almost like a small documentary, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I like that. I've never done anything like that.
Yeah, you know, like even like driving in the car or whatever, you know, getting that type of movement,
Hmm.
seeing, you know what I mean, all those type of different things that I don't see really on social media people doing that unless it is a documentary, right?
Right,
But
right.
I want to put that documentary format into a real format to where it'll be something different, but overall it can be doctored to a larger production.
I like that.
Have you guys
Time,
ever seen Hard Knocks, where they kind of follow the NFL players, NFL
Yeah.
teams behind the scenes? That's
something like that.
yeah, something like that would be fun.
Right.
Okay. I got you. I got you. We can do that, Marv.
Yeah, starting out the day with Brian, you know what I mean, and you can give like a little talk, like you know what I mean, about why health is important to you, you know what I mean, and it may even open up to where you're supporting some form of cause, whether it's diabetes, high blood pressure, what have you, but it may be the reason why you're keeping fit.
Right, right.
And he also, you mentioned your like relaxation or your meditation practices that day. That would be very interesting as well.
Hmm.
And that still kind of falls into the wellness theme. Is like now you got your physical activity, now you're doing your meditation. So whatever that means to you.
Got you. Got you. You can catch that exactly. I got you. Candid type of deal. Just catch me doing what I do. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been paying attention to your YouTube page, and you're doing a lot more speaking. You will be a good candidate to have a lot of B real for that same night and go back and just talk over yourself.
Yeah.
I've been noticing that too. And the
Yeah.
more you're doing it, you're becoming more comfortable with it. So it'll be easy for you to do the voiceover about what you're seeing.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're catching that, man.
Oh man, I
You're on it.
It's only, and I was just explaining to Brian, it's only a few artists that I really pay attention to without paying attention to. And that's why I can tell you where the events have been in the past couple of years because I pay attention. I'm like, what's his movement like? What is he doing? You know what I mean?
Mm.
And I was just telling uh Tough Line the other day that I don't even consider you a local artist because of your travels. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Performing in Mexico, traveling to Eritrea, going across the United States. That's beyond local. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't consider you a local.
yeah.
You originate as a local artist, but you're more than a local artist.
Yeah, yeah, it's more international. Yeah,
More national, exactly.
got you. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Mark. Mm.
But I can say we can start it off that morning with coming to the house,
Okay.
meeting Brian, maybe having casual talk. Brian, you begin to discuss, what the morning's going to entail, you know what I mean? And maybe you can express your excitement, Brian, too, for actually working with an artist the day of their actual performance. You know what I mean? And
100%.
how that make you feel in that regard, and to be present to see their performance in front of you, knowing that they went through
Hmm.
your cycle.
Right. And like on the little documentary that I'm gonna make again on my end as well, having
Mhm.
that like that the whole thing just comes full circle, ending off with the performance at the end of the day.
Right.
It's such good vibes.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, I see the whole picture. It's like a full-on production,
Yeah.
but it makes, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, it becomes it falls into that nice circle. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, exactly. That
It
free.
makes sense too.
It makes sense. It's the free association of it
Mm.
all.
Yeah, and
Mm.
one of the Marv asked one time like what is it about the I don't know, like the reggae culture embraces movement and just sport and exercise and fitness more than other artistic cultures, in my opinion. Like I see more reggae artists posting videos of them working out than any other type of artist. I don't know if you
True.
all noticed that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
And yeah, so it's like it's further putting emphasis on the point of the importance of just health as wealth. And I think a lot of other artists will want to follow that.
Yeah, we used to have like back in the days. I've been in this music for so long, over damn near 30 years. We used to play pickup soccer before our show.
That's
You know,
amazing.
don't even think about injuries. Just be free spirit and play hard. Pick up soccer, like
Uh-huh.
hard slide tackling. You're not even thinking about what's going to happen. An hour from.
Well,
That's the vibe. That's the energy that we used to carry.
and, and,
Uh-huh.
and it's understanding how to shift frequencies with your energy too. You know what I mean? A lot of artists in other genres are not able to aren't able to do that because there's no message in the music.
Mhm.
Meaning, like you have reggae artists who talk about eating ital. You have reggae artists who talk about playing soccer. You have reggae artists who talk about meditating and sitting in the hills. Smoking their ganja. So you have different ways of
Mhm.
the
Approach.
elders. Yeah, exactly. The approach.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's very unique though, man. If you think about it, you know,
Uh-huh.
it stands out. It's different.
Yeah, and that free spirit.
Everybody's unique in that particular genre. They're not all the same.
Not at
Right.
all.
Yeah,
And that free spiritedness that you mentioned with just playing a pickup game of soccer. That's what we're going for. And it could be soccer, or if you're on the treadmill, if we're boxing,
yeah.
no matter what we're doing, it's that, makes you feel like a kid, and it's that free spiritedness to help,
Yeah.
set the tone for the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It gives you that. I don't know, man. It does something to your chakra. It
Yeah,
releases a lot of stress.
It
absolutely. Definitely.
How did Brian's workout the first time you went through the cycle? How do you
Bro, it was nice, man. I thought we were gonna go a little longer.
Okay.
And
And
see, what did I tell you? I said he's very energetic. That I think that working out. So we had discussed this yesterday. So, but we was me, Brian, and Marley, and I was telling them that we wanted to action. And I was like, he's probably gonna want to do the day of, and Marley's like, nah, he's probably not gonna want to do that because he might be tired or what have you. And I was like, nah, I don't look at you as that type. But I
Nah.
said, okay, we'll try to do it the day before, maybe to do it the day after, then it's the day up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Another thing is I do a lot of cycling. I do a lot of road cycling, 39, 40 miles. So
okay.
Okay.
that was another thing I was doing, like before doing, a show in particular, just anything that has to do with art. I would go early in the morning and do my, 38 miles. I would go all the way to Coronado and back from Chula Vista.
Okay.
So, and that's early. It's like 3.5 hour just cycling, 15 between 12 and 15 miles an hour for 3 hours.
Mm.
Okay. And that brings up a really good point too, because you could almost set up so it is more of an endurance thing where we're going over an hour. And
Heart
then
rate.
when you go over an hour, that's going to get your adrenaline going. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. You
and
don't want to
so
stop. You don't want to stop then because it messes up your momentum.
yeah,
Right.
so like,
You got
if
to keep going.
and we could have like an option. A lot of these races, you have your half marathon option, you have your marathon option.
Yeah.
We could offer a 30-minute um session, or for if you want to go all in, you go for the hour session.
Yeah.
And that way, the person that only wants to go 30 minutes doesn't feel like they are, have to go longer. But those that want to challenge themselves a little bit more, we can go the full
Ex-
hour.
Exactly. You put that option on the table for them.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
They'll vibe it out, man. They'll feel it. Let me
Yep.
go again. Let me keep going. Why
Yeah.
not?
And then it's a lot of times too, like someone, oh, an hour seems too long. But then when they
Right.
prove themselves wrong and they see that they actually can,
Yeah.
that's powerful as well.
Yeah. Yeah. That's man. Come on, bruh. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Well, also in working out on the same day, it seems like you were doing the cycling before that. It really seems like you really just complete yourself of having energy, any type of stagnant energy, I would say.
Oh yeah. With that workout, you're releasing a lot of like bad energy. You know what I mean? That's gonna hold you down. So after you do that intense workout, you either do a Epsom salt, uh, what you call it,
Bath.
bath for like 20 minutes, and then freezing cold shower, take a 20-30 minute nap. You're good. That's
You
it.
good. Good.
Yeah, man.
So that's
You
your
gotta know
method,
how
huh?
you gotta know how to take care of your body. You gotta listen to your body.
Right? And for real. For real. And knowing that is very, very important because a lot of us don't listen to his body. That's why a lot of us succumb early in our ages because we're doing things contrary to what we
Trying
should
to
be doing for health. Exactly.
always on the go, go,
Always
go,
on the
go.
go,
You
go,
gotta
go.
calm down, relax, and listen.
Exactly. Exactly. Never taking time to enter into your own temple.
Yeah, that's it, man.
You gotta enter into
If
your own
you
temple.
if you don't, man, you're in for some troubles later on.
Yeah, man, major troubles.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Brian, how did you go about developing Lane's playlist as far as picking the songs that you feel that would be of tempo and keep consistent 1-2 beat?
that's what I was gonna ask.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So I try to stick with like the more simple rhythms that are easier for non-musicians to pick up. Like a strong drum beat um, that kind of stays throughout the song. You know, sometimes they can kind of come like in and out, uh,
Mhm.
and then people may get a little bit lost. And so I like the BPMs to be around 40 to 60
Okay,
on either the drum or the rhythm guitar,
okay,
and then just syncing up a one and two position with those sounds.
got you.
so when you say drum and rhythm guitar, you're actually giving your client two different rhythm beats to catch.
They have the option.
You
And
have the
so,
options.
yeah, like on the rowing machine, let's say if you're at a 60 beats per minute or 30 stroke rate, like you're going to be going pretty fast. And so they might be able to keep up with it for a little bit. And either they push themselves to stay on it, or they say, I'm running out of breath, I'm getting too tired. Okay, well, then it's like you shift from the rhythm
Tempo,
guitar to the drums, and the
the
drum
tempo.
is gonna be at like 15 or 30 beats per minute. And so
Got you.
then they just stay there, and then they can switch back if they need
Got
to.
you. Got you.
And so
I
all of the music has those options for the participants.
Mm.
Do you feel that participant have to have a keen ear for something of that type of switch off?
Um, it definitely takes some practice, like, but once you understand what to listen for, it's not that bad.
Do you teach that how someone to listen, or is that a natural?
Yeah, we'll go through it when we go through the metronomes.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
He,
so like,
he'll Brian will probably like, hey, follow this one. He'll be specific on certain areas,
Okay,
like the drum tempo or the rhythm guitar tempo.
it,
So
right,
they should be able to know to differentiate which one is
yeah,
which. Yeah.
got
exactly. And on the rowing machine, on the monitor, it has what your stroke rate is, which is always 50% of what the BPM is.
you.
And
Uh-huh.
so I have
So
my
it's half a rate.
exactly, and it gives us that information on the monitor. So if someone gets lost and they can't find the beat, like I'm making myself a little cheat sheet of where all of the songs are.
Right.
And then I can say, okay, we're on this song. Get your stroke rate at 15, and then they'll get that, and then they'll be able to tune into the sound. And then, okay, now they're on it, and then I can
Got
let
you.
them,
Got
then I
okay.
can let them be, and I can move around to someone else.
Right. Right.
Okay. There it is. That's it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm familiar with it. I'm just asking for those who may not be familiar with it
Yeah,
because
that's
I
a good
know,
question. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of times when I'm out and I see people dancing, I see how off they are. I just know that they're not listening. They hear, but they're not listening. So a lot of people said, "Oh, these people can't dance." No, they're just not listening. They just hear. And so that's why I'm saying, like, are you're instructing them to really become an active listening and know when to find that beat, you know?
Yeah. And like, you ever seen like ecstatic dance? You know, ever heard of it or seen
No,
people
no,
do
I
it?
haven't.
Ecstatic dance is basically just like a dance floor and everyone's just kind of like moving around at they're doing random things,
Uh-huh.
but there's no real structure to it. You know,
Okay.
there's no real measurements like there is when we're doing, there are
Mm,
certain movements and positions we want to be in at certain times in the songs,
Okay.
or to the certain sounds. When
Okay.
it's ecstatic dance, everyone's just kind of expressing themselves, which is fine, but there's not real structure to it.
Hmm.
There's more, structure,
Got you.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I got it.
yep.
Makes a lot of sense. So have you when making I see Lane, I sent you the list that he sent me, the playlist. Did you listen to it?
No, I didn't. I saw it though.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't go all the way through it. I got about 4 or 5 songs in, and I see that he went deep into the catalog to pull certain songs that I did notice that.
Oh, he went into the Rise album too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and I listened to the Rise album after our last session, but it's funny, the more you listen to something, the deeper it gets and like the more it unfolds and like the more you pick up on it. And it
right.
almost felt like I was listening to Rise for the first time.
Uh-huh.
Even though I know I already listened through it, but now
Right.
it's like, um I don't know. I mean, it's a very impressive works.
Well, you know
That was
what? And a lot of people don't understand, man. It really comes into the clarity of the production too. Because I realize that when I sit here and really listen to, I'm listening to the it factor, right?
yeah.
There's so many different layers of your tracks within that song that gives depth.
Yeah.
And this morning, me and Nikki was sitting here, and she was getting dressed, and she was getting dressed in her African garb because she's going to the car festival. When she left, I got mad at myself. I said, "Man, I should have videotaped her getting dressed and all that kind of stuff because at the beginning, that's what you're speaking of. Layers,
Yeah.
layers,
Layers, the African
layers.
queen.
Yeah, layers,
That's
layers.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the my one of my proudest body of work. I mean,
really.
I don't want to be like, yeah, I really like that. I like how it came, it came together.
What I know when we speak Wednesday, that's really what I want our conversation to be about: the making and the building of the it factor, and how did it come about, and just speak about it, break it down in terms of family, general
Mhm.
life. You know what I mean? You being a man, not only looking at it, as someone that you love, but also looking at it from a son to a mother, a sister, a brother to a sister. You
Yep.
know all these different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a well-rounded, it's wider than what it is.
Hmm.
When you talk about the it factor, you know what I mean? It can
Right.
go really, really deep. We can really have a sit down talk about that. Not
And,
just the song itself, just the title itself.
and there you go. Well, wherever it goes, let's follow it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah,
As
yeah.
long as the energy will be there. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
just want to be able to listen and ask questions. That's all. You know what I mean? Listen and ask questions.
Yeah, man.
And then I was
Are
gonna
you gonna go ahead? Go
I was
ahead.
gonna ask if either of you have spoke to Pato about this.
Yeah, I did, but he's in Africa right now.
Uh,
The man is he's on a mission. He's doing missionary work.
oh, okay.
So he should be back soon though.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, I don't know how that happened. Yeah, my wife actually drove him to the airport a few weeks ago.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she took him to the airport?
Yeah, to the LA. No, they live around the corner from us up there, like
In the North County, yeah. Yeah.
so she probably gonna be picking him up. Yeah, so
Yeah, we'll definitely do something together before the show, that's for sure. Yeah.
yeah,
We'll do a quick visual together, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, so do you even, or well, you probably just do the sound check. That's it, down there at the music box.
We'll do sound check, and there's going to be an opening band. I think Jativa is going to open.
Okay, I'm familiar with her. Her father Mario.
Yeah, I think she's going to open. It's not a confirmed yet,
Right.
so we're looking at that, and yeah, they'll do sound check. Um, I think they're going to do just a line check,
Okay.
and then I'll do my sound check, and then Pato will do his, and we'll be ready to rock.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it's gonna be a fun day, man.
Yeah. Brian, you ready for it, Brian?
Yeah, I'm fired up.
He said, I'm fired up.
Yeah.
So you're actually, when will you actually be coming back to San Diego, Brian?
I'll be there on like the third. You know, I'm flexible since I'm driving, but I'll probably be there on the third or fourth. I guess
But you know that you got to be there on the third because that's the day of the
the
show.
third. Oh, so it'll be the second. The second.
Okay.
I'll go down there, then chill, and then yeah, probably. So you can tentatively say I'll be there on the second.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Yep.
And tentatively 9:30 that the third.
Yeah, let's go 9 o'clock.
Okay.
9 p.m., 9 a.m. Perfect. 9 in the morning. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And the outline would be a small talk, meet and greet, a little bit of filming of you putting your stuff together, putting your stuff up. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? Lane, you can probably turn the phone to yourself and do some little small selfie talking to camera. You know what I mean? Today's my forum is I'm getting started by meeting up with FlowDojo, and you know what I mean. So have that so you can utilize that two ways. You can utilize that as an early morning story and reel and all your social media platforms, and also it can be also used in a small documentary that we can put together, showing it all come together.
Wow.
Yeah.
He said, "Wow,
You got some work cut out.
hey man, uh, it's growing." You know what I mean?
You're right.
And it's beyond now what the scope of what everybody has been doing. You know, everything's elevating. The algorithms are changing. People are changing. And really, we have to capture the minds differently from what people have really been viewing things already. The people are bored. I stepped away from the same thing. Like I was bored seeing what I was looking at. Then I realized that I was getting bored of doing the same things that I was doing.
Right.
You know, and Marley, like I said, Marley stepped up and said, "You know what, Marvin, I want to start, you know, executive producing
Mhm.
some of your ideas." And so I'm blessed for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I've never heard in my life somebody want to executive produce someone's ideas.
That's something that means you have something that's just beyond, you know what I'm saying? That's good. That's really good.
It just
There's masses out there that's gonna appreciate the content,
right, right.
you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
someone's always out there that sees it, that sees it.
There you
What
go.
you've been doing, someone saw it
Yeah,
and felt it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. So yeah, man. So I'm
amazing.
just excited for those works. And then Brian and I, we've been doing Zoom videos for
Hmm.
YouTube for like the last 2 months now, and it's just really just talking about his method of health and wellness, the exercise that he's creating mainly for art reggae artists. You know what I mean, and wanting to provide a service in that nature. So just speaking, sharpen each other minds up. You know, continue
Hmm.
asking the questions, and trying to generate a niche audience for his niche, his creativity.
Hmm.
Yeah, the niche audience and also the niche artists as well.
True.
Hmm.
You know, it's like being selective on which artists we think are the right fit.
Right. Not just everybody.
No, it's about quality over quantity, and so being
I got
able
you.
to work with people who spread the message that we're trying to send as well is really
Mm.
important, and in setting the foundation for stronger growth.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. It looked like you in deep thought, Lane.
Yeah, man. That's a good thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, you guys caught me off guard with this one in a good way.
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
like that. I love it. I
It's
love
like
it.
yes, it's like when Marv and I talk, it's sometimes it's like an overflowing
Mhm.
of ideas where you have to sit back and just like absorb on how many possibilities there are and how many different ways to take it.
Yeah, exactly. Hmm.
well, I've been speaking with Shannon. That's all things fairy, and she's very deep into the manifesting realm. And she have been doing some study on me, and she says I'm a generator, meaning that uh, I generate ideas on not only for myself, but I generate ideas off of other people's ideas.
Hmm.
So that's my constant makeup. And when she told me that, it makes sense to me because that's all I'm just full of ideas.
Huh.
And before my uncle passed, he had been traveling back and forth to Africa, mainly Tanzania. And right before he passed, he came back and told me that he's passing the torch to me to be a griot. And I started really looking up griot and researching the information, and I find myself in that same situation, being a speaker in the community, being able to safeguard, to be able to bring creation, be able to have foundation, as well as being able to connect people to pass legacy on to the next generation, and sometimes up to the generations who've already come before us that's still here.
Hmm.
So I've been really going through a lot of mental, more so spiritual transitions into this role because a lot of people, it's uncommon, it's unheard of. So to be able to, take steps into this legacy that was left to me has really been a blessing, as well
Hmm.
as uh, a walk through many curses, not of your own, but you deal with it to learn for yourself and to teach others as well, right? And so here I am, you know what I mean, now in a situation now, really being in a circle of my community, which I can really express who I am from within to be able to reach a lot of people who are without,
Right.
you know? So that's what I've been walking in.
Word, man. Wow.
Yeah. So
Deep.
he said deep. Yeah.
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 Uh,
I found some content of you today, too, Lane. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It goes all the way back to when you and what's her name, Mara?
oh, from yeah, she's no longer with Revival, but yeah, Mara.
No, she's not.
Nah.
Oh wow, I'm sorry that didn't work out.
It didn't work. It's a long story.
Yeah, but I found content from that night with you, her, and Luton Fire. Ti
Oh,
Ti
at
Bread
the yeah,
at the music box.
music box.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, just going through some content. I was telling Brian after speaking with Marley. Marley encouraged me. She said you need to go get some USBs and start taking all the content you get, label it who's on who. So I've been doing that. So I've been all this morning and
Yeah,
yesterday. I've been downloading content, putting it on these USBs and putting them
perfect.
by artists. You know, so
Yeah,
I want to be able now to be able to just plug, plug and go.
easy to find too.
Easy to find. Exactly.
Yeah. That was a cool night.
Yeah, it was. It was. You had a big crowd out there that night too.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really really nice. It
Yeah.
was like Mara wasn't in the she wasn't supposed to perform that at that
Right.
show.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I invited her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Luis asked me, "Hey, is it okay to get her on there with you so she can get a little clout or whatever?" You know, I'm just
Right.
that type of guy. You know,
Right.
I invited her up there, and but to come to to another another it's another story. It's like you know
Yeah.
how some people you do so much for them, and then in return they don't even respond to you. They don't
Oh, yeah.
they don't even acknowledge you.
And that's what I was
It's
saying. That's what I was saying earlier. A lot of times you got to go through the curses of others to learn
yeah,
more about yourself. You know
right,
what I mean?
right,
And because I'm saying that I helped a lot of groups. You know, I helped
man.
one group in particular out of San Diego who act like they don't even know me.
It's weird. But you know what
And
though? One thing I know is that like with you or me in particular, no matter what, we're always gonna do good things for other people, no matter what.
no matter what,
No matter what.
no matter what,
But we have to identify that and know
right,
that. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
It's okay.
It is.
It's okay.
'Cause-
Do good.
And, and what I'm learning now, that's not where the abundance or blessing comes from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm realizing now. You know what I mean? That's not it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It's
yeah, but people.
it cracks me up when I sit down and think about so many things, you do over the years for the past 2 decades. It's like, wow, I'm so glad I did good. That's
Yeah,
what it comes down to.
real. Yes, yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
I'm
And
so
you got to
glad I did good, man.
stay on that side of good.
Yes.
Stay on that side of good.
Yeah, man. It helps you sleep good. It just your conscience is always clear, no matter what. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
which
Yeah.
which is
Always do good, no matter what.
and that
Exactly.
clear conscience is priceless.
Man,
Man,
tell me about it.
that's part of your health.
It is.
That's part of your health, having a clear
Yeah.
conscience, knowing that you can be in any circle without having to worry about someone exposing you for something that you did.
Right? And like being able to and being able just to hit record on any of our conversations and put it out there because, it's fine. Yeah, we're
Exactly.
not trying to hide anything. There's nothing to hide.
Nah,
Exactly. And
nah.
that comes from being open and honest with yourself, being able to be like Lana say, to be able to go on a bike ride for 38 miles on the day you have a show. Because
Yeah.
that's someone who's his conscience is easy to clear doing that.
Right, right.
You know, it's easy to clear doing that. As of other people, they have to do many different things to try to get just a scope of peace.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like you got to know who feeds you.
Exactly. Exactly.
And the amount of energy it takes for those people to not get caught up in like their web of lies too, right? Like I mean, it weighs you down because there's just too much stuff.
Yeah. That's too much energy, man.
Yeah.
You got time for that.
Uh-uh.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Ah, it is what it is. We keep moving, we keep trotting, keep it
Exactly.
positive no matter what, no matter what.
And that's one of those tracks that I was listening to that I was like, how did I miss this one? Is
Which one?
All I Know.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah, that's one of
that's
my
one of like
favorites
a
too.
rediscovered, like, wow, I don't know if I missed this the first time around or what, but that's a banger. And the lyrics are just like what we're talking about there. It's like all I know is that, this is how I'm gonna do things. It was, great message.
Yeah, it's like an appreciation of, what you have and what you must do in order to, you know what I mean, to move on in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not about the glitters and gold and everything. It's just working hard and taking care of yours. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yep.
And just going at it every day. That's all you're supposed to know. Nothing else.
That's all you're supposed to know. Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice record. I love that.
Yeah, it is.
And
Yeah, you did
have you guys?
you made a reel with that one, Marv,
I know that's the one we did at the Juneteenth
in Oceanside.
in Oceanside.
Yeah, that was classic how you put that together.
Do you know that's been my most successful reel ever?
Wow.
Yeah, that one was the most clean. I don't know what it just came together.
Everything just came boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Amazing,
I'm,
amazing. That's hey,
matter,
that's divine, man.
matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and find. I'm gonna go back and rerun it today.
Run that.
Yeah, I'm gonna rerun that today.
Run
Yeah,
it.
man. That was like everything was clean that day. It was just
Yeah, it was.
clean,
Yeah.
clean. Yeah. So
What were you gonna
yeah,
say, Brian?
I was going to say that if we want to make the hour option for people,
Hmm.
um, do you have any songs maybe that aren't yours that you want to throw into the track listings, just so we can, I don't know, if you want to have input in the music played, if we go longer, because right now I'm at 30 minutes with
Okay.
just your stuff. And so if there's some songs you want to add in, you can start thinking about that. If you want to get some Apato stuff in there, that may be interesting. Um,
Yeah, some Pato stuff would be nice.
okay. We'll
Yeah, like
start there and I'll see what I come up with
yeah.
time-wise.
See if stay there's a joint called Positive, Stay Positive by Pato.
yeah, yeah. I like that. Positive
Yeah. That might go with that tempo, but
Okay.
because
I'll let you be the judge.
it's upbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Pato got some classic hits for
yeah,
days.
yeah, man. How do you feel gracing the stage with him?
Oh, I've done one with him at the Belly Up.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We've done quite a few shows over there at World Beat back in the days. Yeah, me and Pato we've run into each other many times on
Okay, cool.
stage. Yeah, yeah. He's a
Yeah.
good friend. Yeah.
Oh, good. And he's an amazing performer too.
Yeah, he is.
Man, he's one of the few performers that I know that can keep a crowd from the first minute to the hour.
He keeps him right here in his hands.
Man, man.
And that's it until he said we're gonna pray afterwards.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly.
Oh man, I love that.
Yeah, man. He holds that crowd, man.
Man, I mean, he's been doing it for decades and decades and decades. You
Yeah.
know,
I
the
was li-
man.
I was listening to Pato when I was like 9 years old.
Yeah, he takes good care of himself.
Yeah.
See how he's aging.
Yes. Very well. Very
He's
well.
he's a
And
prime
how old
example.
are you, Marv?
I'm 55.
Me and you are the same age, Marv.
See? Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing. You look good, Marv.
You look great. You
Yeah,
look great. And your locks is coming together very well.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
love them.
You're locking up.
looking straight. You're really looking like you're from the motherland. I'm real.
Man,
Yeah.
1000%.
Yeah, you really looking like the longer your hair get, boy, that chief is coming out.
Yeah.
That chief is coming out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and we can also speak about your trip to Eritrea too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
So we just have to figure out how do we want to record it all in one wop? Do you want to just record it in sections? We know we're going to talk about it rich here. We can stop and pause and do just that. Want to just talk about the it factor? We can just talk about it. So therefore, we can also have it categorized and cataloged as topics. So therefore, we don't have to have a lot of editing if need be. We can just go raw because we're talking about one topic altogether.
Right. Okay.
And uh, and then we can probably have the one camera landscape, and then have another camera directly on you. So therefore, we can catch different type of statements or profound words that you're saying that we can run that up close and personal, like up in the story on your TikTok too. And also, I'm loving what you're doing now. You're doing a lot more engagement with the YouTube, and that's where it's at right now, to where you know what I mean. You can really monetize that to a whole different degree.
Yeah, I finally trying to tap into, I hear that the more shorts you do, the more engaging, not just any short, more engaging shorts.
Right, exactly.
It makes more sense to your channel and getting it more engaged on a wider scale,
And on
and
the
at
scale.
least do it, I'm gonna try to do at least two to three, maybe two at the most a day. Because I have so much on my hand. I have so much on my phone.
Well,
Shorts that I've done that I didn't even think about. I could put them on my channel.
and most people don't, because a lot of times we're just engaged in life along with whatever our particular social media platform that we personally like, right? And a lot of times we don't really spread our wealth across the channel. And
Yes.
and and being that you're busy too, you know what I mean? It's hard to be an artist and a social media manager
It's tough.
and a content creator.
Man, keep going.
You know what I
And,
mean?
and being a dad.
And being a dad, a husband, a community leader. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that goes within that. So when you find someone who has a creative team and everybody has a role, you might say, "Oh, this guy's employing 15 guys," but actually the job is easier because everyone has a particular role that makes everything come together.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and because it's hard trying to do all that. I like right now. I have so much content. I found some content I have of the reggae artist Ja Faith, and
Mm.
me and my wife went to go see him like 4 years ago. It was a place out in Venice called the Red Room, but it was pouring. It was pouring down rain this particular night. So when we got there, the only people there was his band and me and my wife. So I just sat up the camera. I had a good time. I never moved, and it's perfect. When I say perfect, like somebody can really put that in a movie as if it really happened. That's how
Wow.
perfect it is.
That's crazy.
That's how perfect it is.
Woo. Do you
It's
have that?
I have it. I found it today going
Yeah.
through,
You
and
have so much content. It's crazy.
that's why I'm like, man, thank you, Marley, because I would have never found it. I would have. That's 4 years ago. I wasn't going that far back. I would never go that far back. But trying to categorize everything, it forces me to go back because I don't want to have to keep going back.
Mm-hmm. Man.
So, and it's a good thing now. My phone is clearing up. That thing is functioning now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Everything is good?
everything's good now. Because
All right.
like I had some content on here I couldn't play because it was caught up in the cloud. But now that I've been taking the stuff off, everything's playing, functioning well. I'm ready to go.
Okay. So,
So
Brian, do you have a YouTube channel, Brian?
Yeah, the FlowDojo.
The FlowDojo YouTube.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're working on like I have a whole
I need to
playlist
follow you.
section of just me and Marv on there.
Oh, nice.
and
FlowDojo.
and counting
And
bro,
counting.
and
And
counting.
counting, yeah. I put up that one with Marley this morning.
I just seen it right now. I'm looking down at it. I just seen it right now. Which is great.
FlowDojo. So it's just called FLOW.
Yeah, one word, FlowDojo.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Very nice. I will subscribe. There we go.
Cool. Nice.
Just added you on here.
Awesome. Thanks.
And it's gonna work both ways because he'll be able to have the content to be able to show you outside of your element of your content.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So his crowd will be able to see you in a whole different light, not even really knowing that you're an artist initially.
right. That's it. Man, that's a double whammy.
You know what I mean? You
Wow.
know, so those things are great.
This will be I'm doing 4 of these styled workshops
Hmm.
when I come to California. Um, and so it's like a road trip for me as well.
Okay.
But
And Brian, what you really should do as far as like on your social media on that, you really should be like showing yourself packing up your car and but also recording first showing yourself recording yourself talking about, hey, you know what I mean, I'm Flow Dojo and I'm about to have a little mini health and wellness tour. I'm gonna be starting in San Diego, going up north to Grass Valley and coming back down, ending up in San Diego. But out course ads, you know, I'm going to be starting in San Diego with Tough Line, going up there with I forgot
Illuminati Congo.
Illuminati Congo, then coming back down. I'm going to be ending the tour with Layne Tadesse. With Layne Tadesse, we're going to be doing our first ever artist day of the show exercise, yada yada yada.
Hmm.
I mean, and you should really put that on there and show dates and stuff like that because you might have people who may want to see, well, I be in San Diego or I might be in Grass Valley. Like, how do I get in contact? So
Right.
I know you're saying that you want to have that 7 people, and that might be 1 or 2 people may be interested in that type of way as well.
Hmm.
And
Yep.
if they are interested in that type of way, you have an opportunity to approach it any way you want to now because you can say you can gift them with an opportunity to not only come and enjoy exercise on you, but also have an opportunity to meet an international reggae artist, Layne Tadesse, who will sign autograph, take pictures, and answer a question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Cool, man. I like that. So you're out in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've the California scene is much better for me. Like just the music scene there is
Mm,
so far ahead of what we have out here in Phoenix. I think there's maybe, one reggae band out here who I'm connected with, but in Cali, I mean, there's so much going on.
yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah, and like
For sure.
even now that we have these dates lined up of the first, with Tough and now you, like things are getting in place. I have like a list of people that I'm gonna call to see if I can get a few more while I'm out there in the Bay Area, and in Los Angeles as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice. Yeah,
Hmm.
just keep growing, you know. That's the only way to grow though. You got to be out there.
yeah,
That's it.
You got to make those sacrifices.
That's definitely it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I remember those days when I was single. I was I was everywhere, everywhere,
Man,
7 days a week. This was
man.
like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
You can do that.
Just
You can do that when you're single.
yeah, I was everywhere. Oh man. Woo. To think back with all that time spent just to get your name out, just to know that, you know, your work means something, you know, your worth. It's it's crucial, man. You got to know your worth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mamma mia.
That'd be a question that we need to ask. You know, how did you come to know your worth, not only within yourself but also within the music industry?
Yeah,
Let
that's
me write.
heavy.
Let me write that down.
And for the artist too, I mean, like that consistency of just continuing to do that and go out, knowing their worth, but feel like they're being passed up on by other people that can't see it. You know,
Yeah.
but to have that discipline and that will to just keep going and just, I'm gonna do it no matter what. I can't not do it. I have to. And then
Yeah.
eventually it all, comes back to you.
Yeah, it's I mean, there's been a few turning points to a point like I can't do this anymore. I've been there, you know.
Hmm.
There was a time. You guys know Akon.
Yep.
When Akon came out, that was like early '90s,
Mm-hmm.
and I was already doing my thing. I was getting some love on, over there at the station in LA. What is that? I can't remember the station anymore. Nine,
K-Day.
was it K Day? 92 point.
No, that was the groove, the wave.
Yeah, I was getting some love there, and then Akon comes out saying, "Remember that song, Locked Up? It won't let
Yeah,
me
yeah,
out."
that,
When
yeah,
it
that.
came out, do you know, like over 1,000 people called my phone. They thought it was me.
Right, right. Yeah,
Wow.
and hearing him and you guys have the similar voice.
They thought it was me. They were like, "Oh, congratulations, blah blah blah." What are you talking about? I already know they were talking about Akon.
Right, 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 right,
And at that point, I was like, you know what? Somebody's already out there that sounds like me. And I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing? Why am I doing music?
right,
Someone's already out there doing, what I was doing way before him.
right, right.
I came into that like questioning yourself, like, am I wasting time? Because he's already out. He sounds
Right.
just like me. I
Right.
was there, but something just pushed me, just keep going,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Writing this down.
It's it's crazy, man. I'll never forget that moment. I had the conversation to myself.
Hmm.
Where you
And here I am talking about it over a decade later.
Had you ever met Akon?
No, never met him. Love his music.
Hmm.
I love his conscience, everything that he does. It's very, I mean, even though his lyrics may be kind of like, on a different
vibration.
vibration, but his intention, what he's doing back in Africa is incredible,
Ah.
you know.
And I hate to even put it in these terms, but when you really look at it, he participated in the American way. He did what he needed to do to get what he needed
What he
to
needed to get. Yep.
what
And
he
then
get, and
he
then go
used it.
back.
Yep. Which
You know,
which is commendable, you
you know
know.
what I mean. So yeah, you know what I mean. That's like what's that? The Robin Hood. You know what I mean.
Hmm.
You know, so you we can look at it and downplay it in so many ways, but you know what I mean. The end result of his mission has shown great. great works.
Absolutely.
Great works.
1000%. I'm with you on that one for sure. Mm-hmm.
So, Brian, is there anything else that you want to be able to add for that morning that we should be aware of, and how to begin to format it?
I don't think so. Not right now. I gotta lengthen up this playlist some, and I like having the 30-minute option and the hour option. If everybody can do the hour, that'd be cool. But if not, no problem. And yeah, I think we're good to go. I mean, with since Lane's, he's already, this is kind of round two for him, and so there's not, we already,
Yeah.
we pretty much know the drill here.
Yep.
So it should be smooth.
Yeah. Should be pretty good. I'll try to bring my little ones with me too.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not gonna be in school?
Is it? Oh yeah, they'll be in school. I'm thinking it's Saturday. We did it last time on a Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
No, they'll be in school.
And then we'll keep in
I
mind
wish
that
they were out.
we're looking for about 7. Preferably musicians, but if not, we'll just get whoever we can get.
About 7 people. Okay.
Yep.
We'll get on the horn, try to get some people to come out.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I think we got there's some gems in this little recording as well. I'm gonna save it. I've been sending everything just to Marv's email. But Marv, I'll send you a copy just so you can put it in your folder.
Okay.
For this particular event.
All right. Definitely will. I appreciate it, and continue to put them out there, chop them up, And like I said, eventually we'll be able to run these audios into a Spotify podcast as just raw content, as is. I personally wouldn't try to even edit it up, because I think a lot of times people get engaged in just normal flow of things rather than chop and cut.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
And like when it's choppy, it kind of it just ruins like the flow of the conversation.
True.
So, all right.
Gotcha.
So, all right. Well,
thanks.
I'm about to take care of some business with the kids right now. They're getting hungry, and make sure I get them together. And Layne, I'm about to start writing out some questions from this conversation as well. But I really want to speak more on we can speak more on the it factor first and foremost, and we can talk about the trip to Eritrea. Then we can also talk about the upcoming show that you may be having. And with that one, we're scripted to where we can do some immediate releasing for content for the show, as far as like, you preparing for the show, how often you have been performed at the music box, how often you perform with Pato, those type of things, you know what I mean?
Got you. Okay. Sounds good.
There you go. So,
all right, gentlemen. Okay, Brian.
All right, we'll be in touch.
All right.
Yes,
thanks, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah.